All right, Steelers Nation. Got some new updates, man. Obviously, we talked about it a little bit on the podcast, but just wanted to come back and kind of rehash it a little bit, man. Mitch Trubisky, though, officially being released by the Pittsburgh Steelers today, man. Interesting, in the sense that they both are mutually agreeing to part ways. In terms of the timing of it, I don't want to say I'm surprised by it, but at the same time, I can definitely understand, the reasoning a little bit behind it. But yeah, kind of surprised at the same time. I mean, it was right after the game just ended. I mean, the Super Bowl was just yesterday, so it was like, dang, not even 24 hours, right? But in the sense that it makes sense for both parties. Number one, you're talking about Mr. Trubisky came over here from free agency prior to us drafting Kenny. But we obviously know once we drafted Kenny, it was kind of weird anyways at the beginning portion of it. But then, Kenny ultimately takes over for him. He kind of had an opportunity to come back that first year. Played well, we thought, towards the back end, but we knew the big knock on him was the turnovers. We saw that in that Ravens game the first year. Then you fast forward to this season, then once again, Kenny gets hurt, opens the door for Mitch Trubisky. Mitch, once again, shows some flashes, but ultimately not consistent enough, did not protect the ball enough, and that's ultimately what opened the door for Mason Rudolph, right? So with that, you talk about the dude who still had, a year remaining on his contract, still had money remaining on his contract. To me, it was that weird space of, all right, I'm not just going to keep this guy on the roster just to keep him. And that was kind of why a lot of us have been saying that, yeah, it looks like Mitch is going to be one of the cap couches or one of the guys they're going to move on from. So in terms of the savings, I think they're going to save around, $3.5, almost $4 million. So we like that. But as a whole, I just think it's more so just for that room, man. It just makes the most sense. For Mitch, get a fresh start somewhere else, man. Mitch is one of the quarterbacks. He's going to get another opportunity somewhere, man. Regardless of, whether you believe in, his skills or not. This National Football League, he could throw that ball really hard, really far, and really accurate at times, man. So, yeah, he's going to get an opportunity. So, for him, it makes sense. And then for us, if you're the Pittsburgh Steelers, we've already said Kenny Pickett is QB1 coming into this offseason. We said that we want to do business with Mason Rudolph. This is one of the moves that you got to do on the front end to get, business started with Mason. So, to me, I kind of look at this as, all right, this had to happen, or this is one of those things that we did feel like was going to happen if we're going to be making that move to bring in, or not to bring in, but to bring back Mason Rudolph. So, this is the first thing, I guess, checking that box off. But we will see, man. Does this actually equate to Mason coming back? Will he take the same type of contract? Would he want more potentially? We do not know that, but this is kind of where we're going to be with it. We are seeing some reports about Mason. We'll see how true they are, right? But as a whole, though, man, like I said, I just think it was best for both parties, man. Mitch and the team, go their separate ways with this thing, man. So definitely wish Mitch nothing but the best going forward, man. Shout out to Mitch. Cool cat off the field, man. I will say that. But you guys let me know your thoughts, though, on Mitch ultimately being released, the timing of everything. And, yeah, man. What are you doing now to replace Mitch, right? Are you just simply bringing back Mason and drafting somebody else? Or are you going in free agency, bringing in 1, 2? You let me know in the comment section. But don't forget to hit that like button and, of course, to subscribe. But either way, I appreciate you for tuning in. And until next time, baby, peace.